Yeah, so very easily I could be trying to, take credit for, something that, I don't need credit for, something I don't deserve credit for. You guys know what I mean? As a target individual, you guys know what I mean? I don't try to take credit. I'm not looking for sympathy. As bad and ungrateful as that may sound, I'm telling you guys the God and honest truth. I don't know about none of these other T.Is, but I'm not looking for sympathy. Because one thing that this gang stalking program did for me is, you guys know what I mean? It taught me. It taught me a lot. You guys know what I mean? I know this is something that, I should be doing from the start, but it's something that we tend to forget. You gotta remember that in this world, bro, one of the most important things as a human being, you guys know what I mean, as a good person, as a normal person, is staying safe. Some of the times we forget that if there's people out here that hurt people, there's people out here that hurt people for a reason, whatever the case may be. You get into an argument, that's evil on its own. You get into an argument and you piss someone off and you feel the need to either shoot someone, kill someone, stab someone, hurt somebody. That's evil on its own. But there's people out here that, hell, that will probably hurt you just for the hell of it, for the fun, just for fun. So one of the most important things, you guys know what I mean, for you to do is stay safe. You guys know what I mean? So with that being said, that's one of the things that, this gang stalking program, did for me. It's like I'm, extra focused and, paying extra attention to my surroundings and, what's going on behind closed doors compared to just a couple years ago. You guys know what I mean? I explained that. I couldn't tell you guys how happy I was to come back down to my old town. I explained that one thing that's very common in target individuals is, take for example places that you were born and raised. You may come back down there, and it's like there's this feeling when you come back down. It's so beautiful, going back to maybe a park that you went to as a small child or something like that. Going back to these places is one of the most beautiful things you can ever imagine. You guys know what I mean? I couldn't tell you how happy I was to come back down here. But what you also have to understand is that the powers that be, the people, the perpetrators of the gang stalking program, also know this information. So they're gonna make it hard for you to enjoy it. So when I came back down here, I actually ended up, getting attacked. You guys know what I mean? But I don't even want to, dive back into that. So I've been just paying extra attention to my surroundings, and you guys know what I mean. It's still there. It's still something there. You guys know what I mean. But it's beautiful. The vibes is beautiful and everything. The parks. I be going to the parks and everything, and I found a new job. I'm taking everything, slow, calm, smooth, simple. That's what these people don't want you to do. I explained that the people of this gang stalking program, the way how they want a target to live their life, the way how the perpetrators of this program want a target to live their life is, they want you to feel like you have to be rushing. You guys know what I mean? They don't want you to, be calculated and focused. Not calculated in a bad way. What I mean by calculated is like, you're paying extra attention to what's going on behind closed doors. You know, Everyone takes L. You can't be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone takes L's. You can't be perfect. But what you're doing is, you're relaxed. You're relaxing your mind. You're not doing too much. But you're also there. You're paying attention. Once things that you weren't paying attention to, once things that you weren't doing, you're tapped in now. And other people can see it on you. These things are going to show on you. So these are stuff that they don't want you to know. This is the life that they don't want you to live. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. So they're going to target you. You're going to get to find out that when you're doing these things, they're going to be targeted. The gang stalking tactics are going to be through the roof. When you start to actually do these things, you're going to get to find out that the gang stalking tactics are going to be through the roof. These people are going to be doing everything they can just to target you. You're going to pretty much feel like a celebrity. Like if you're doing all this, if you're, sacrificing this amount of time a day just to target me, just to set up all these things, wasting non-renewable resources, flying planes, selling your soul as pilots. You guys know what I mean? Doing all this for targeting individuals. There's a reason as to why these people are doing it. It's just as simple as that. There's a reason. You guys know what I mean? I explain all the time that on the TI, how would I put it? Simpler times. So this is what people know as simpler times. Like you may see these comments on videos throughout YouTube, and you may hear people say the likes, while you're talking. You know, you may have a conversation with someone, and times may be different. The conversation may be linked to times different from, you know, what it is now, which is no different than which is no different than the NWO. You guys know what I mean? So it's like, um, people see it as, yeah, man, like good times, simpler times, a time in life that you can't get back. Like, think about the SoundCloud era. There's a lot of people don't know this, but listen, something actually happened there. I'm not saying that SoundCloud, you know, isn't popping. I'm not saying that, you know, there's not a lot of people, you know, that's still listening to SoundCloud. There's a lot of good rappers that's still on SoundCloud. That's not, you know, my, you know, message in this video. But we all know that there's an era in SoundCloud that's just there. That era is going down in history, and we all know as real ones, bro. We all know that there's an era there that's there. You guys know what I mean? So that also plays a role in the New World Order. You guys know what I mean? Obviously, like, you know, some of you know, in this list may include some of your, I explain all the time, may include some of your favorite musical artists. You guys know what I mean? So of course, you know, that plays a role in the New World Order. So that's what I mean by, you know, simpler times. So, like, you know, human reasoning cannot explain everything, but these people can see the NWO on you, and, you know, simply because of that, you're going to be targeted. You guys know what I mean? Something that's very beautiful though. But you just have to watch your back, stay safe. You guys know what I mean? Stay safe. Just continue to be a good person. It's pretty obvious that, you know, it doesn't pay to be a bad person. A lot of these people that you see, they're living a life that they really do not want to live, and they're miserable. That's why you go up to some people, and it's like they're moody with you for apparently no reason. Like, you know, what did I do to you? You know, you may come up to these people and ask them a question, and then they just simply ignore you, or they have like an attitude with you. You know, I've bucked up in countless of people like that, but that's the reason why, in case you guys are wondering.